Oh, let me turn off the music first. Anyway, your car, uh, doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it, except that most of your points, if you're talking about these weird deformations here, as well as in the back, how there are these weird creases, it's because your points aren't on zero, and for oh, for the symmetry object to work correctly, your points have to be on zero depending on what you're doing. So like I'm gonna delete this, and then I'm gonna use a symmetry on that. I have to change this. Anyway, for it to work correctly and for it to be symmetrical on both sides when you put it into a hyperNURBS object, these points have to be zero, which is basically the zero of the symmetry object, wherever the z is at. So if since this is all symmetrical here, if I took a point like this one and I moved it over, it wouldn't be like symmetrical. And if you move it inwards, it looks like it is, but really it is not. And if I zoom in, you see this crease, and that's what you get in your car because your points aren't on zero, and they're not symmetrical, and a lot of your points aren't. It's not just a hood; it's actually like your whole car. Because if you look here, okay, that's zero on the Z, and so is this one, but these two are not. This one is 2.25. Okay, turn that to zero. Same thing with this one. Change it to zero. And also you have if you haven't noticed yet, there's a crease right here that I don't know if you noticed it or not yet, but you have a hypernerve's weight on there. If you it's that thing where you hold period and you drag over, you don't actually have to add it to this or this one. Reason being is because that'd be kind of stupid. So take those out, hold period key and drag the other way. Because you don't need it on here because it's on the center, and you don't need it on here because why? After you play with hypernerves for a while, you're gonna understand why you don't need it on the edges. Anyway, and same with like any part that's in the center of your vehicle. Like okay, that's on zero, but a few of these probably aren't. Okay, like this one's not on zero. So if I turn on the hypernerves and I change this back to zero, will it change? Yeah, it gets smoother, and so on and so forth. And same thing with this one here. And then, it changes back to zero and whatnot. And these probably are zero. So yeah, this is like my second time looking at your file. So, and the first time I just looked at the hood. So, okay, your quarter panel. Are these all at zero? They should be. Yeah, that's at zero. That's all at zero. That one of these are not at zero. And you don't have to change them all individually like what I'm doing, but basically what you could do is just get your live selection, turn this off, and just select all those that are in the center. And then right click and go to set point value. On the Z we're going to make it 0, so X leave, Y leave, and then on the Z go to set and then 0 and push apply. And that did not work. Oh wait, what did I do? Let me see. Okay, that worked. Sort of. What's going on right here? Do you have a hypernerve's weight here too? Or something? Oh wait. You got something right here. There's like I think it's Let me see. Turn off this. Oh. Delete that. Delete that polygon. Okay. Look for small, tiny things like that. It has to be a smooth flow of polygons. You can't have interruptions like that. Unless you're going for abstract, but in this case we're not. And why is this so high? Unless you wanted that high, then never mind. But I don't think you did. Anyway, so yeah. Why is this all deformed too? Let me see. You did something, Mike. I don't know what you did, but you did something. Let's see, if I pull that out, I pull this up, you got points, you got areas that didn't completely bridge over. But I think I might have grabbed something in the process. See, zoom out, undo. Oh no, I did. Okay, so turn that back on, delete this, and then re-bridge that. Couple things wrong, but not that much. Move this back down, I guess. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, you'll figure it out. Let's see, was there anything else? I think that was it. I don't know if you had some other problems or not, but same thing with your windows. These aren't 0, so change this to 0 so it symmetries correctly, so that when you actually do add a reflection to your material, it'll reflect right instead of looking all disoriented and whatnot. And yeah, so that should be it. Okay, bye bye.